So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video. Of course, in today's video, it will be the preview for the game on Mondays. Manchester United will host Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford. If you do enjoy the video, guys, make sure to smash it a like. Helps out a lot. Make sure to leave your score predictions as well in the comment section. And most importantly, subscribe down below, bottom right corner. Hit that red button, guys. It helps out a lot. Also, without further ado, guys, let's go on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? So the first game of the new year will take place on Monday as we'll take on Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. Of course, kick-off time for that game will be 5:30 on Monday. Over the last couple of weeks or so, it feels like a regular now we're playing on Mondays. I'm not too sure how it works out, but you know that's just how it feels recently. Because we played Newcastle last Monday or the 2 Mondays ago, and of course we're playing Monday again against Wolverhampton. I don't mind it, to be fair, but it's just so annoying that we have to wait the whole weekend to see Manchester United in action. But you know, I'm looking forward to the game nonetheless. As again, going into the game, my initial thoughts and quick thoughts, it's another game I expect 3 points from. Of course, we're at home again as well, but it is going to be a really tough game. I'm not going to deny that. We're playing against a really well-trained Wolverhampton Wanderers side. I looked at the table as well, and I thought they were doing much worse than they are. I've not really, bothered about watching Wolverhampton this season. I've not heard much hype about them as well. But I looked at their place in the table, and they're 1 point behind us, or 1 place behind us. They're sitting in 8th right now, and we're in 7th. So I'm not too sure what I've missed about Wolverhampton Wanderers this season, but it seems like they're back to their best at the moment. So I don't know how Wolverhampton fans are looking at it. I will have someone come on, Dave from Talking Wolves, to give you a bit of an update about Wolverhampton and how they're doing so far this season. But yeah, it's going to be a very tricky game. But as I said, I expect 3 points, and I expect us to build on that Burnley game. That's the key thing now. We can't drop off anymore. We can't expect any more shocking results like we did against Norwich and Newcastle. We have to build on that Burnley game, because that's what Manchester United haven't been able to do. We haven't had a chance to build on anything, because the Newcastle game was horrible. The Norwich game was shocking as well. So this is a real chance for Manchester United now to build a bit of confidence, kick on, and hopefully go on a run of games like Ranić said after the Burnley game. This is a chance now. He expects his Manchester United team to go 8 or 9 unbeaten. That's the aim for this Manchester United team, because we have to hit top 4. And as I said in my previous preview or reaction video, there's many teams that deserve that spot more than us at the moment. Of course, Arsenal, they're playing back to their best. Conte's getting Spurs going. Of course, we saw the results as well. We saw Antonio Conte's Spurs getting over the line against Watford. I know, of course, Arsenal dropped points even though they didn't deserve to. Of course, Chelsea are playing Liverpool. City played Arsenal. West Ham are winning as well. So these teams, we can't rely on any of these teams to drop points for us. So we have to focus on our game. There's no point looking at other people's results, because at the end of the day, what matters is about getting the 3. It's Manchester United getting the 3 points. Manchester United getting over the line in games we should be getting over the line in. And that's the main thing. So hopefully we can build on that result. But of course, the January transfer window is now open. As a Manchester United fan, as a realist, I don't expect anyone to join Manchester United. We've not heard any rumours. Of course, we heard about that Alvarez guy from River Plate, but I don't expect him to come in. And of course, we have heard strong links now. There won't be any interest in him anymore. But other than that, how much we need a CDM and how much Ranić wants a CDM, I don't see us getting one in January transfer window. I think it will happen in the summer. Well, of course, when we maybe get a new manager in, that comes with a CDM, that comes with him building his philosophy and building the players he wants in that side. So maybe in the summer we may expect someone to come in. But for the January transfer window, all I expect is outgoings. Martial, of course, with how sad it is, to be fair, he will be leaving in January. I'm not too sure where he's going to go. There's been rumours of Sevilla, Valencia, someone like that into the Liga. I reckon Diallo might head out on loan. Of course, there's place for Phil Jones to go out on loan. I don't know who else could go, to be fair. Mata, but I don't think he will go anywhere, because he can't really play football anymore in these type of leagues. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, I think you guys think the same as me, and saying that I don't expect anyone to come into Manchester United this January. So we'll have to wait and see for what happens. And I'm just excited that transfer window is open. It's probably one of the best times for football as well, because we get to see all these transfers happen. But yeah, of course, with how we've been recently as well, I don't think bringing new people in at the moment will fix anything. Ranić just needs to get his team right and focus on getting this Manchester United team into top 4, because that's his main target. I don't want him messing about thinking, oh, we need this player, we need this player. Focus on what you've got at the moment. With players at the moment that want to be here, you've got to be here. If you want to leave, like some people have done, just leave, just get out of it. because we're trying to build a team here that wants to settle and fight for top 4, and that's exactly what I want going forward. But over the last couple of weeks or so, of course, we have seen Ranić use the 4-2-2-2 formation, which of course, you know, it does help some players, but at the same time, it does affect the team as well, because of course we're playing without a number 10, which I think, you know, it doesn't work for any team, to be fair. I think a lot of teams will struggle without a number 10, and I don't think, you know, playing Greenwood in this type of formation, it ruins him in my opinion. I'm playing a lot of these players how they are. It just, you know, it's a massive change for these players, which are going to have to adapt to. But with saying that, guys, I will put my team on the screen now.
So, guys, my team going into the game 4 against Wolves on Monday. David De Gea in net. Of course, left back, I have gone with Luke Shaw. Right back on with Diego Dalot to come back in. 4, of course, Wan-Bissaka, who was in for the Burnley game. I've been really impressed with Dalot, so hopefully he comes back into the squad for Monday. Now, I've gone with Maguire alongside Rafael Varane. Of course, we did hear that Varane was rested for the Burnley game, so I expect him to come back in for this one, although Bailly might start again alongside Maguire. I'll have to wait and see, but I'm positive that Varane will come back in. In the middle, I'm going with Fred to come back in for Matic alongside Scott McTominay. It doesn't look like McTominay is going to lose his place, especially after the last game as well, which was, you know, his best game of the season by a mile, and probably his best game in the United shirt, to be fair. His performance was incredible in that Burnley game, so he will keep his place, but I reckon Fred will come back in alongside him. And then, of course, left camera going with Bruno Fernandes to come back in, of course, from his suspension. Right camera going with Jadon Sancho, so no place for Greenwood in this one, but I think you've got to keep Sancho in this squad at the moment. He's building his confidence, he's getting better and better each game, so I, you know, tip him to start this one alongside Bruno. And up front, the front two of Ronaldo and Cavani, I think it just works really well with, you know, Cavani's attitude to football in general and his striking ability, knows where the net is, alongside one of the best, or the best player in the world to ever live, in my opinion. So Cristiano Ronaldo will partner Cavani. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys, but let's get back to the video.
So guys, there you go, that's my team going into the game. Let me know what you guys think down below, and also make sure to comment your teams in the comment section as well. I'll be really interested to see how you guys think we should set up. Should we stick with the 4-2-2-2 formation? Should we go back to the 4-2-3-1 with wingers? Because I think some people do prefer having those wingers, because it does help the likes of Greenwood, Sancho, Rashford, instead of playing in those cam positions. Although, of course, it was more narrow, so they do act like wingers in that formation. I think it is hurting some people's games. Of course, we saw how good Greenwood was at the start of the season, and because he's having to adapt to something new now, it's taking him time to get back to his best, which of course, I mean, you know, is expected, to be fair. A new manager coming in, adding his own philosophy, his own style of play, changing the players' formations in a way, you know, it could make them better players in the future or in the next couple of games or so. But I just think, you know, is it going to take these players a long time to settle in to this new formation? Because we can't have anything going slow here, because we need to push for top 4, and we need to make sure everyone's, you know, playing at their best. And at the moment, I don't think everyone is doing that. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But of course, let me go over them that last couple of games against Wolves. So our last couple of games have finished 1-0 to Manchester United, 2-1 to Manchester United, 1-0 to Manchester United, 0-0, and 1-0 to Manchester United. So with the stats, yeah, our last 4 out of 5 games, we have beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers. So, you know, if the stats say anything, it should be another close game here. Maybe a 2-1, another 1-0. We'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. But now, I'm going to have Dave from Talking Wolves coming onto the channel, giving his thoughts on Wolves season so far and his score predictions. So enjoy, guys. Be back in a second.
Hey, folks, it's Dave from Talking Wolves. Just giving my thoughts for you guys ahead of this first game of 2022 for both sides at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Wolves. Hope you guys are keeping well, safe, and had a great Christmas and New Year period. And just giving my thoughts on the Wolves side of things. So thank you very much for having me on the channel. It's been a strange, let's say, month or so for Wolves, because we haven't actually played since before Christmas. It's been a few weeks since our first game. Our Boxing Day game against Watford was postponed due to COVID on Watford's side. And then our game on the 28th was postponed. We were meant to be playing Arsenal away, and unfortunately Wolves had a little bit of a run of the virus as well throughout the squad. So we haven't played for a long while. Our last game was a 0-0 draw at home to Chelsea. We've been okay, you know, the last month or so. We've been picking up some okay results. We're still sat in 8th place in the table, despite us not picking up a huge amount of goals or scoring a huge amount of goals. I think we're the second lowest scorers in the league behind Norwich, but we're conceding very, very few goals as well. So overall, it's been quite positive defensively, but we're just not scoring enough goals at the moment. So that's probably what the game at Old Trafford is going to be like. We'll probably frustrate Manchester United and probably defend, really, and try and catch you guys on the counter. So who knows? Hopefully, the 2022 is a different year for us, because the whole of 2021 under both Nuno Espirito Santo and Bruno Lage, we scored so little goals. I think it's one of our lowest scoring years in all competitions for about 100 years, which is ridiculous. In terms of players that are performing well, though, I think the midfield guys, Ruben Neves, has been fantastic. And obviously, with the defence playing so well, our back three remains safe. I think this is going to be his last game before the Africa Cup of Nations. He flies over there with Morocco. Connor Cody's been great, a really good season for him. And Max Kilman has been fantastic as well. So really, we're going to rely on those defensive guys. I think, if we can go to Old Trafford, although I don't particularly want it to be a 0-0 draw, but grabbing a point and a clean sheet at Old Trafford would be huge. And I think, the main man we've got to stop is Cristiano Ronaldo, in form or out of form. He is one of the best players in the world, so he's going to be always tough to stop. But I'm hoping Wolves can, we can catch Manchester United on a fairly poor day. We need Jimenez and co. Jimenez, we missed him a lot last season. He's come back and had some really good games, but more recently hasn't really got going, so we really need him to try and turn up. Fortunately, got a few injuries in our squad. Hwang Hee-chan won't be playing. So we rely on the likes of Adama Traore, Daniel Podence, or Francisco Trincao to come into the team alongside Jimenez to try and help add some firepower to the side. So, yeah, if I have to give a prediction, I'll probably go with a 0-0 draw, being quite boring. But as a Wolves fan, I think I'll take a point away at Old Trafford at the moment. Thanks a lot for having me on, guys. All the best for the rest of the season and all the best for 2022.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed him coming onto the channel. If you want to go and check him out, guys, I'll make sure to leave his link down below in the description. Go ahead, guys, check out Talking Wolves, the best Wolves content out there over there on his channel, and some amazing content that he does. So make sure to check over his channel, guys, if you do love Wolves, or you don't love Wolves as well. Make sure to go and check him out, guys. And once again, thank you very much for coming onto the channel. But my final thoughts going into the game on Monday against Wolves, as I said earlier at the start of the video, I'm expecting a very tough game. Wolverhampton are normally our bogey side as well. It's always very close, whether it's at Old Trafford, the Molineux, it's always a very good game. So I am looking forward to it. But as I said, we have to build on that Burnley result now. We have to go on a run of games where we're just picking up win after win after win, just to keep the confidence high at the moment, because now we've got that first result in and we have something to build on. We need to continue that throughout the rest of the season now, and especially in our next couple of games, because we do have some very tough games coming up. But my score prediction, I'm going to say Manchester United. It's tough, it's really tough, but I'm going to say Manchester United 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. I'm expecting another close game. By the end of it, I just think we'll get over, I think, because we got that result against Burnley, and now we're back at Old Trafford a few days later. I think, we'll continue that and hopefully pick up 3 points. And goal scorers, I'm going to say Sancho to get 1, and I'm going to say Bruno Fernandes, because he will come back into the squad from his suspension. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash a like. Make sure to subscribe down below if you are new. But for today's video, guys, that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.